what is it? The lower bracket finals, right?
Yeah, it's the losers bracket finals.
Losers bracket finals between CG Zerton and CG Erie. This is gonna be a super high level series. First map equal footing, and the matchup is Celts for Erie and Egyptians for Zerton.
And we're playing we got Zerton as the blue, so he's gonna be the blue this series. Let's see where he spawns. I need to mute my Discord because people are bugging me. Right. And we got Zerton playing the blue Egyptians in the south end of the map, and Erie playing the red Celts in the north end of the map.
Yeah, Erie in the 12 o'clock position. Zerton has got a very, very nice hunt. That is absolutely crazy. Not only did he find it super fast, which gives him already an advantage over Erie, who just starts his storehouse while Zerton is already gathering the food, basically. But I believe that hunt is even in range of the town center, so that is amazing for Egypt. You can just, like, assuming that Celts is going to spear rush you, you can just hunt down the spearmen with the scout, have them half HP when they arrive, and then there's a town center shooting at you. So if Erie decides to go for a spear rush, he's probably going to be in a very bad spot. That is my prediction, because I don't think, and he is going for the spear rush. Yeah, he's gathering the wood without a storehouse from the trees around his town center, which is an indicator for him going for the fast barracks. That is going to bite him in the butt, if you ask me. I don't think he's going to be able to do any damage whatsoever.
Yeah, no, it's going to be hard. He's even going double villager, so he's really wanting to get spears out there on the other side of the map as quick as he can.
Yeah, I agree. And Zerton is smart, very smart play by him. I think he realized the good position that he's in. He realized that his hunt is absolutely amazing, so he decided to, kill the deer, just move close to the storehouse, kill it before it runs away again.
Oh yeah.
You gotta kill it.
I was flaring that as you were talking, like just clicking on it. I was getting so annoyed with that deer.
Yeah. So yeah, he realized that his hunt is very strong. So normally he would go for a defensive Rex because you don't want to get like killed by the 10 spearmen that's gonna come from Celts. But he saw the good hunt and is like, okay, dude, I don't even need a Rex to defend this. I go straight to H2, I go straight for the town center, and I will be in an absolutely fantastic spot in that game.
Yeah, definitely. And maybe might have a bit more bad luck if them two crocodiles decide to 2v1 a villager. I think the two crocodiles will kill a single villager, won't they? I think they still do.
Yeah, they do. So Erie might be able to get the temple. Like, call me crazy, but if he goes with all the spearmen down there and he attacks it from the side where the town center can't hit him, he might be able to take the temple, or at least force Zerton to take more villages than just one to build it.
But yeah, Zerton's been really annoying with his scout and completely like shook him up. Like Erie's spearmen are going the wrong way, so that deer is just taunting us now.
Yeah, the deer. There we go. Okay, he saw it. That was a good reaction by Zerton. Like, last second, he just killed that, because that thing would have run to the stone mine or even further. And yeah, okay, he can actually do some damage to the hunt, but it's just very minimum. Like, he could just take the villager that is damaged and go to the goats, and yeah, it's almost no damage at all.
That other spearman took a lot of damage from the TC fire.
Yeah, it did actually. Chasing away a second villager, he can go for a third. Don't waste time on the scout. It's not so great.
That TC is going to help.
How many spearmen is Erie making? He's making 2 more, 3, 4.
The thing is, he's not watching his spearmen, so them 2 spearmen are now dead.
Yeah, okay, so he has like how many left on the map? 1, 2, 3.
2 in the west position.
5 left on the map, and yeah, what is he gonna do? He can. Well, I guess he can go to the hunt again and then chase away another villager or 2, but it's not the best start for Erie, and now he's not even making villagers, not making any units. He just wants that age up, but he doesn't have enough food. And now, finally, click it. Yeah, there we go. And yeah, he just started his age up while Zerton is already building his TC. So that's a very bad start for Erie. It's absolutely terrible.
Gonna snipe this storehouse, but I don't think Zerton really cares at this minute.
I mean, it's a small little victory because there's still 1, 2, 3, 4 deer left, so 5 actually. So Zerton might be tempted to rebuild the storehouse to get that food, because that is still like 150.
It's free.
Don't know. It's maybe like 600 food left in that hunt, which is quite a lot.
Getting his barracks up now. Nice little turtle he's doing. Scouts are being active still. They're just like trying to find everything on the map.
Yeah. So if I was certain, like,
The only thing
he should know. He should know that he is very far ahead in this game. So yeah, no, he's actually sniping the temple. He's doing it now, which is, I guess, nice. Like, the temple is not very important actually, because it's not like you go back in age when you lose the temple. He will stay in age too, but I mean, he can't build any more priestesses, which is kind of nice, I guess. But yeah, Zertan should realize how far ahead he is in that game and just go straight to H3. Like,
the only thing I've noticed on this map though is I think the only thing I've noticed is Erie's got a nice 2 gold mines. He's got one north of his base and one east of his main town centre, whereas Zertan has to push out if he wants to get his next gold mine.
Yeah, that is true actually. Maybe he's got one behind his base that he hasn't scouted yet. I would be surprised.
Scouts going, so maybe we'll see.
I would be surprised if there was nothing behind his base. That would be very unlike equal footing. If that is the case, then yeah, that is indeed a very bad spawn for Zertan. I mean, there's lots of units for Erie. He's got like his remaining spearmen and a couple of swordsmen, while there's only 3 axemen for Zertan. So he's stuck in his base for now, and yeah, he's taking the hunt again, and he's going to H3 off of just 1 Rex. And if Erie finds that, he can snipe it. He just needs to go there. Go! And scout the temple. I think he's gonna see it, right? Yeah, he's seen it.
Yeah, he's seen it. It should be in his line of sight.
He needs to go there. He needs to snipe it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he's actually doing that. And I think he can definitely snipe that. And that is a huge victory. That is a huge victory. Oh yeah, that is big. That is really big.
And now villager as well.
Getting a villager as well. Jesus, man, that is absolutely massive. That temple was like almost halfway finished. So that is 450 resources that Zertan lost them.
Still got the villager lead though. He got 33 to 29, so he's now these troops are coming in again. He needs to get his TC off that. Wow, if he does this again, this is gonna.
No, he's not
so
gonna do that again. He doesn't have enough units. Or does he?
He does.
Holy moly, he's actually gonna get it again, I think.
Zertan had to pull a lot of villagers off to help with that build.
Oh! That is so close!
Wow.
Damn!
What?
If he had literally 1 unit more, he would have gotten it.
The thing is, Zertan had his TC firing on the scout, so he actually only had 1 TC helping.
Alright. Well, that's big as well. Very bad woodline by Zertan. He hasn't replaced the single storehouse yet, so his villagers are just walking like 1,000 miles.
Same situation for both of them. They both haven't done it.
Still mining stone, so I guess he's just gonna go for a town center as well as a fort. He's just gonna go for the elephants, I believe. Erie is accumulating a bank. There's a villager coming down the map. What is that guy doing? Carrying the gold?
Maybe it's an offering.
Yeah, Zertan going for the fort, and that could have been sniped as well by Erie. Does he have Axeman Champion? Doesn't even have Axeman Champion. So if he goes in right now, he can kill the units and he can kill the fort, I believe. But yeah, I think now it's too late.
Now the villagers are facing the direction where the army's coming from.
Yeah, it's a bad fight for Zertan. He's gonna lose his units, but he's still very safe. He's gonna get up the fort. He's gonna start making elephants. Losing 2-3 villages actually, which is nice for Erie.
Bringing the villager count to 41.
Another
to
villager
41.
going down. And another one. What does the villager count now say? It's 41 for Erie to 40 for Zertan. So Erie's got the 1 villager lead by that attack. He's going to H3 himself now, which he desperately needs because he has absolutely nothing that can deal with elephants. He needs the horsemen.
Now Zertan's going to find himself in a situation now where he runs out of gold, and he's going to have to push out.
Yeah, and he has the gold right now that he should absolutely get Axeman Champion. I don't know why he's not getting Axeman Champion. He's got the 500 up. There he goes. There he goes. Erie's spreading his units, sending 1 swordsman to the left hunt, just checking, keeping an eye on that hunt. That Zertan is not going to claim it because, I mean, he wants it. He needs the food for the elephants. And there's there's actually a stable as well, so he's going for the elephant chariot archer combination.
And actually getting the second wood upgrade, so he's keeping up with his upgrades. Here he's... I think, did Celts get a second gold upgrade, or they just get the first one and that's it?
I think they only get the first one because they have the gold mine, you know, the building. Very nice, that one swordsman just chasing away all the villagers from the hunt, which is, I mean, not the biggest damage, but still annoying for certain. And also it scouted the army of Zertan, so Eerie knows what he's playing against, and he now knows what he has to build to counter that. His army is looking quite bad at the moment. He's only got a couple of ranged units, while there's champion X-Men and an elephant and chariot archers, so he needs to be very careful, man.
Where are the elephants gone? Oh, here they come. They're going to be flanking. Oh, this could be bad.
This could actually be bad for Zertan, because the elephants are not with his army. So...
But he's
he finds the villagers though. He finds the villagers though. And nice reaction time by Eerie, just pulling them away, and the chariot archers are going to die against the slingers. Yep, one down, but there's the elephants on the TC. You gotta love elephants, man. They're the best unit in the game. So cute.
I'd like to bet if they had a bit better armor on them, because Zertan's ones look a bit stupid.
Yeah, that's
They're
true,
wooden
actually.
shields.
Very silly elephants. Not scary at all. He needs the good gear for the looks, man. Legendary. Eerie building the horsemen now. Got 2 stables, I believe, so he's got decent horseman production. The thing that he doesn't have, which he should have by now, is an armory.
Yeah.
As Celts, you really need to get the armor upgrades against melee and against range, because Egypt's army against Celts is very scary because it does so much splash damage. The elephants do 3 splash, the X-Men do 1 splash, but they don't do high base damage. The scary thing is just a splash, that they can hit so many units at a time. So if you get the armor upgrades, the damage output of the Egypt army is actually pretty low. Yeah. So that is very important to get.
And Zertan's actually pulling up quite ahead in villages.
Yeah, he is actually 74 to 64, so he's 10 villages ahead. That is pretty significant. And that is not how it should be. Zertan also has an armory. Did he get an upgrade yet, though?
I think
nope,
I saw an
upgrade. Didn't get an upgrade yet, just the building. Just the building. Let's see which one he gets first. Like, there's 3 different upgrades for Egypt, and all 3 of them would basically make sense. Like, the melee upgrade, the damage upgrade would be really good because of the elephants and the axemen. The Pierce upgrade would be good because of the chariot archers, and the armor upgrade would be very good just because it gives double upgrades basically. That's one of the special features of Egypt. 1 upgrade gives 2 upgrades actually.
Big raids about to happen.
Ooh, there's so many horsemen. He can actually even up the villager count now if Zertan doesn't react. Ah, he does actually react. So he kills 1 and just has to pull off stone, which is not so big. He doesn't need very much stone right now. He's queuing out 2 armory upgrades, which is a small mistake. He's got enough wood that he should have just built a 2nd armory. And now he needs to run because there's a big number of chariot archers coming in. And
then we've got another big slinger ball coming in. But that's going to be headed straight into the elephant army.
6 elephants. Yeah,
that is needs to run.
Not the best push out. Not the best push out, man.
Now, here's a question for you then.
Not the best reaction time by Zertan. He should have seen that this is only the slinger ball, because he saw that the horsemen are on the right side, so he just should have moved in with the elephants and killed that all. There's the horseman coming in again, so yeah, that's nice. Question is, I don't think that is enough horsemen to deal with all these elephants. That is like, how many? That is... Let me double click them. That's 7 elephants already. 7 elephants. This is so scary. I think what Eerie needs to do is he needs to make augurs, because his only chance of beating this army right now is if he can get some converts off. He needs to volo some of the elephants and just convince them to fight for his side.
But now a question for you. Against an army where you know they'll be raiding a lot, when would you invest into Loom? Oh, we got a fight going on now. Oh,
that is actually a very good fight for Eerie, I think. Like, the good surround with the horsemen, nice splits with the bowmen. He's got enough druids to heal. Look at this, the elephants like don't do enough damage. They can just they get out healed by the druids. Nah. I don't know, man. Still looking pretty good for certain. I think I was wrong.
He's splitting his archers up. He's trying to reduce as much damage as he can take.
Yeah, that's pretty nice micro by Yuri. And I think it's okay. I mean, he's pushing the army back. Zertan gonna lose one more elephant, which is big. Oh, kill it. Kill it. Oh, there we go. What was the question? When do I get Loom?
Now, against a civ where you know you're going to get raided, so when you know that a raid's coming your way in a game, when would you think, alright, I need to get Loom now?
You basically get Loom once your base is so spread out that you don't feel confident anymore to defend every side. So then you get Loom, which is mostly when you have your third town center up.
So about mid-game then?
Yeah, around that. You know, maybe at like 10 minutes or so, I don't know.
That's probably the advantage of me, because I get house so early, I end up getting Loom
yeah, you can,
very early.
Get anytime. Nice fort by Zertan on the right side, so he's basically cutting off a whole side of the map from Eerie. He can't go to that berries, to that gold mine, and even the second goal. Oh, there's an elephant coming, and he's gonna see that. Nice watch post by Zertan, very nice. And looks like Eerie is investing into Void Raiders. He was like, okay, I saw lots of cherry archers. I don't think I can beat that anymore with just horsemen and the bowmen, so I need Void Raiders, and I think that is a smart decision. If he gets a good flank onto the cherry archers with the Void Raiders, then they are just gonna explode.
Yeah.
Just needs to be careful of the champion X-Men with the splash damage against and the bonus damage against infantry, of course.
Elephant's just making this army so slow though. But then again, you've got Axemen in that army anyway, and they've got the same speed.
Yeah, I mean, Eerie is maxed, but I don't know, man. His army looks pretty sad, to be honest. Okay, there comes the horseman. I didn't see the horseman, so it looks actually quite strong. I was wrong, my bad.
And he's got road raiders as well.
Oh, he's setting up the big flank with the Void Raiders. That is so smart by Eerie. Very nice.
Maneuver. But Zertan's not happy. He's like, I don't know where your army is, so I'm going to back up.
Yeah. Question is he going to fight that or not? I don't know. It looks like he wants to back off. He's just going to kite with the cherry archers a little bit, while at the same time doing a raid with a siege tower and an elephant on the right side on the town center. And I think he's going to get it. The villagers, they just can't do anything about it. He's going to lose the town center.
And the road raiders are going in against that army.
Oh, God.
Now he knows they're there. Right. He should just do a full retreat now. That Olga trying to convince someone to join.
Oh, God. Look at the villagers trying to fight the elephant. Oh, my God. They're all going down. Jesus, the Carnage! What does the villager count say now? 70 for Eerie, so it's still healthy. Like, and look at the bank of Zertan. This guy can just go to H4 anytime now. He's got such a big bank, actually.
Investing in some upgrades at the minute. And he's got all his storehouse upgrades, so he's in a pretty nice spot right now.
Yeah. Eerie looks like he wants to go for a push. Like, he's kind of desperate, I would say. He's coming in with the Void Raiders for the flank, but yeah, it's not the best position. Yeah, there's too many X-Men champion. He needs to go back. And there's too many elephants now. Oh, God.
All he needs is
nice
a catapult
snipe on
now.
the auger. Zertan saw the auger in the army and sniped it right away with the cherry archers. So there's not going to be any convert, and that looks very dicey for Eerie.
The army's just gone down.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a 1-0 here anytime now.
We've got some raids going on now. He's trying to get some villagers, but Zertan's reacted too quick. He'll put a fort right up center of the map. He wants to take a little bit more map control.
Yeah, I think Eerie should have waited just a little bit longer because he got double upgrades on the way, and that is so big. But now it's too late, I believe. Supply is just too low. He doesn't have any druids anymore to heal.
That siege tower is still in his base.
Yeah, that is brutal. That is absolutely brutal. Where did that thing even come from? Like, where's the siege workshop? I don't even see it. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Where? I can't see it.
In front of his base. Certain space.
Oh, I see it. Oh,
on the gold mine.
Not a Sparky siege tower workshop then. That's the first game. So Zertan blue. This out. Have a look at the stats quick. yet. Villager population, they stayed pretty even.
Okay, so let me just talk to Anxiety if he can take over now.
Now?
Yeah, I told you I can only do one game. Sorry, man. Like, I got work to do.
Okay. Right, let me switch this over.
Okay, never mind. I'm gonna do one more game and then Anxiety's gonna take over.
What map did they choose?
Sheltered Pass.
Okay. So we're having a switcheroo.
They're gonna play the opposite civ, no?
Yep.
Okay, Eerie, Egypt,
Switcheroo.
and Sweden count. Interesting.
And it's blue. Go straight into the game.
I like this kind of scenario. It's always fun to see how people change up their play and their strategies and whatever.
Yeah.
When they switch around civs, like what has Eerie learned from the game, and vice versa, you know. So let's see if we have a good spawn or if we have to do a restart, because people tend to like to restart on Sheltered Pass because, oh my god, that is so good for Eerie. Look at this, the second gold mine's right next to the first gold mine.
Oh
wow. Let's see. Certain has a hunt in the back. Found some goats. But the important thing is, will he have a second gold mine as well around his base? If he doesn't, then I guess we have to do a restart.
Yeah.
Because no second gold mine compared to
he's got
two starting gold mines is pretty. It's pretty. Oh yeah, he has
got
one
one
as well.
next
So yeah,
to a
that is
hunt
fine.
as well.
He can play the map. Nice. Actually, has a second hunt as well.
Here he actually
Behind his base.
messing up his wood storehouse a little bit. He could have moved it a bit more to the left. Well, the right technically. I was looking at it from the wrong way.
You mean in the gap?
Yeah, like he could have like put it a bit better there, or
No, I think it's intentional. I mean, it's not the perfect storehouse, and he will have to replace it pretty soon. But he wants it to be in range of town centers, so he is defended from the Celtic spearmen. So I think that is intentional.
okay. He's going to be doing what Zertin did last time. Wait for fast stage 3.
H2, you mean?
No, he's going to go fast age. Okay, yeah, he's going to go H2. I was just debating whether he's going to just go straight to H3 like Zertin did.
Oh, yeah, that might be an option. It really depends. And yeah, Zertin is switching up as well. He doesn't even make a Rex. He doesn't go for a Spearman Rush, which is interesting. The Mister would probably agree, because he always tells me that spear rushing on Sheltered Pass is bad because the rush distance is so high. So, I mean, I still do it every game. Maybe I'm kind of predictable, but I don't care.
3 screens away. From town centre to town centre, you got.
Yeah. And I think on equal footing, it's only 2 screens. So yeah, that's a 30. It's a 1/3 increase of rush distance, which is quite big actually. And when you then on top have a hunt behind your base, then it's really hard to do damage with the spear rush. So yeah, let's see what these guys are doing. Maybe Zertin is gonna do the thing that he likes to do since he saw it on stream done by the Mister, going for the pressure with the slingers. Just make lots of slingers of 2, maybe even 3 archery ranges, and then pressure the woodline, pressure the hunts, and then just transition into a pretty safe H3 and go for the horseman, whatever composition that you want to make. Eerie just reached H2. He doesn't have the stone yet to build the town standard though, so the build is not really the best. Yeah, his build is actually pretty bad. Like, he doesn't have the resources to build the town center, and he doesn't even have the food to get handsaw. So, I don't know.
I didn't like that. Being able to build the villager during the age up.
Yeah, exactly. By the way, you're a little bit quiet, so maybe
Oh, sorry, I
turn
moved
yourself a little bit
my mic away from my mouth quickly. Paul Zerton actually denying the TC placement.
up. And please close the chat window so it doesn't take away from the screen.
In chat, what chat? Oh. You mean the one that's
Okay, so Erie's got a
yeah, I've had that shot anyway.
Erie's got a very nice town center placement. He's got the hunt, and he's got the gold mine right next to it, and then he can also transition to the wood line, and he can build a market on the 12 o'clock.
In Zerton.
Yeah, sorry, I'm still confused because of the first game. Yeah, I mean Zerton. He's got the hunt, he's got the gold mine, he's got the wood line, and he can build a town center, a market in the 12 o'clock position, and then have a pretty decent trade route. It's gonna give him about, I don't know, maybe 110 gold per trip, which is very nice. Erie's got a decent town center as well, but not quite as good as Zerton's because he only has the hunt basically. But his trade route is gonna be even better, I believe. So yeah.
Suppose he
Rex
can,
going down by Erie.
that town center is keeping an eye on that one choke though.
That is true. Yeah, that is very true. He can basically defend the choke with the town center if he just makes a nicely placed wall. I think the other side of the choke is probably even in range of the town center, so units can't even hit the wall without getting hit by the TC. So that is very nice.
So Zerton actually, I think, ahead. That. Okay, now they're both equal in upgrades, storehouse upgrades. They both got handsaw now. If he was a lot later to get it than Zerton.
Yeah, he was a lot later actually, and he's
22 to
ahead by
24.
one villager. So nothing really happening so far. And Erie's switching it up as well. He's going for a stable. Very interesting. Maybe he learned that from Give You Anxiety. Give You Anxiety is the one who likes to switch the matchups up and just go for stable play in camels in Egypt versus Celts, which is, I would say, widely regarded as not the optimal way to play, but Anxiety makes it work nonetheless. So yeah, it's interesting.
That's, yeah, that's his play style. He likes fast units.
Yeah, very much. He just likes to be aggressive at all times, even though the units are not very good in a specific matchup. Like camels are really, really bad against Celts because they absolutely get shredded by the spearmen. They don't trade well against the swordsmen, and they don't even trade well against slingers with druid healing. So they're just really bad units. Nothing they can counter.
His Empire villagers still.
Yep, Zerton going for the double archery ranges, as I said, making slingers.
Getting the racks down.
Going for barracks. That is interesting. The barracks is unusual. Normally you just go into H3 from 2 archery ranges, but he adds a racks, which is, I don't know what he has planned, but it looks like he wants to go to H3 because he's mining stone again. Maybe the racks is because he scouted the stable. Did he scout it?
We'll have a look.
Oh, yeah, he scouted it. So yeah, that's just a... Erie is saying the fuck in the chat. Why is he saying the fuck? I don't know. Yeah, it's just a nice reactional play by Zerton, scouting the stable and then deciding, okay, I can't do my standard build by making only slingers and going to H3. I will need a Rex, make a couple of defensive spearmen, spread them all over my base, so I can defend against these pesky things that they look so bad without the gear, man. These guys just need to step their grinding game up and get to level 40 and get some good-looking shiny armor, man.
Oh, it's not even that. Even bronze armor would look better than just like bare nothing.
Yeah, I agree.
Like Hippocans, for example, I think they look better in bronze armor, but you got to put legendary on them.
Yeah. Zerton now reached H3. Erie's still pretty far away from H3. Well, actually, I'm wrong. He's building the temple, so never mind me. But yeah, I don't know what's going on. Zerton looking to be very behind in score, actually, and There's a big camel raid coming in the woodline of Certain. There's a spearman and 2 slingers, but I don't think 1 spearman and 2 slingers are going to be enough to defend this. Well,
45,
actually
so
getting
he's lost a
chased
few
away.
villagers. Oh, can he catch this TC though, going down? No, he's gone away.
Yeah, but I think Eerie needs to be careful with his army in his main base. Certain is going back, so it's fine. But if Certain would have just pushed in, his army looks so much scarier than Eerie's army, because Eerie's got just 2 camels and a couple of slingers, which are much worse than the Celtic slingers. So Certain could just push in, especially because the second town center is not in range to help out. It's just 1 town center. And yeah, Eerie's actually pushing. Oh god, she shouldn't do that. Yeah,
Putting a fort
and he's
down.
gonna lose a lot.
Oh, is he gonna catch this fort? He might catch the fort.
I think he is, but I think Eerie should be able to defend that quite well.
He's actually got his camels coming in from the back.
Oh, that's a nice flank actually. And there's only 2 spearmen in that army, so that is gonna die. I think that army is just gonna die.
I would just run with the slingers and let the spearmen just fight to the death. That Rhino wants to get in.
Yeah, the problem is that it's just 2 slingers, 2 spearmen. Actually, it's 3 spearmen, but still, I mean, Celtic spearmen are absolutely beast against cavalry, but it's only 3 spearmen against almost 10 camels. So yeah, I think that's a big mistake by Eerie that he didn't follow up and just decides to go for a raid. He should have just followed that army and just killed it all.
Some watchful eyes of Eerie in Zerton's base. Keeping an eye on him. Now you're trying to find out what I'm talking about.
What did you say? Sorry.
I said Eerie's keeping an eye on Zerton with 2 spy goats in his base.
My god, and he's also got the sneaky scout in the back behind the woodline. That guy's just chilling there for ages.
Yeah, he's knows that woodline's there. Got his camels coming in. He's there on the left.
Yeah, he might be able to snipe the armory, which is big, denying the upgrades for so long, and also, yeah, he's gonna get it, I think. No, you need to focus down the armory. Don't ignore the villagers, just go for the armory. Yeah, he's doing that now. Oh god, come on, get it. Yep, there we go. Very nice. I mean, he's losing a couple of camels, but the thing is, the longer the game goes on, the less useful these camels are gonna become anyways.
Yes.
So just trade them for important stuff like the armory and maybe a couple of villagers, and you're gonna be fine. You wanna trade these camels against chariot archers all day. And yeah, we got a very big, well, not very big, but a fairly big top lead for Eerie.
Yeah.
It's sitting at 130 supply compared to 115. Certain also supply blocked, so he can't build anything else. And I think Eerie's army is getting scary. He's building up the elephant con slowly but steadily. He's adding chariot archers. He's adding his armory to get his upgrades going. There's another raid with the camels coming in from the right side. He's not going to find anything except an empty storehouse, but still, it's keeping the pressure on.
He hasn't spotted it yet. Now he will.
He could have caught these villagers. That's too bad for Eerie.
These camels are gonna die. He should have just done as much damage as he could have. They weren't getting out.
They just didn't die. So, but yeah, as I said, it doesn't really matter. Like, there's horsemen on the fields now, so these camels are pretty much useless anyways. I think Eerie is in a quite good position because his army is getting really scary, and his economy is pretty good. I mean, Zerton has a couple more villagers, but Eerie has already established quite a nice food economy with a lot of farms.
He's actually building a market just to sell some of his extra resources. Well,
yeah, he's doing that. That's interesting. I mean, he has the map control with the chariot archers, so why not build the market in the 6 o'clock position right away? That is intriguing, very intriguing. Zerton going for H4 now. That is even more intriguing. So there's a very fast H4.
Was he gonna get in a?
He's definitely going for Carpent Homes. It's the same thing that he did in the second Egypt versus Chaos game against me. Just fast H4.
A wall block down, just to have a line of sight. Middle of the map.
Yeah, interesting. This guy is playing so smart today. What's going on? Is he on steroids? And Eerie just realized that, I think. He just realized that the score bar of Zertan dipped down a lot, and he just concluded, okay, that means that you're going to H4, so I have to hit my timing push before you can get that Carpentom count up. And I think it's a very nice timing push because he is max pop. Zertan is only sitting at 140, and his army is pretty garbage. I mean, he has, like, look at this shit. He has like a couple of horsemen and a couple of slingers, and that's it. And Eerie is sitting at max pop with champion X-Men, elephants, cherry archers, a couple of slingers. He's getting his upgrades. And yeah, that is very smart by Eerie. He is killing the only thing that can be dangerous for him now. He's killing the stables, because that is the building that Zertan needs to
he needs
to get the army that he wants, to get the very scary army that he wants, and that Egypt has no too little answer to, especially not in H3. So yeah.
If he focuses down this production, then he'll be in a...
Yeah, I agree. He needs to do it fast though, because he's building the Carpentomes, and once there's like 5 or 6, it's gonna become very scary, because then he can just focus down all the cherry archers, and then there's nothing really left that can kill the horsemen. Eerie still sitting at quite a high supply, almost max. He's reinforcing constantly. A couple of units sitting in front of his base. He needs to get them into the fight. But yeah, the
champion is now in play.
The champion Carpentom upgrade just finished, and this is where it gets really scary, because now not only the cherry archers will become pretty much useless, but also the champion X-Men, because they are just gonna get splashed. But still, it looks pretty scary for Zertan, because he is...
We haven't noticed, or you haven't noticed, that Zertan did have the gold mine destroyed by one axeman on the middle of the map. There was like 12 villagers on there, I think. That one axeman just killed them all.
This looks so stupid. Look at this one guy, this one naked dude with the snowman face, hacking away on the, like, what the fuck?
He's gold blocked. He desperately needs gold. That axeman actually saved the day.
Yeah, that was a very, very, very nice timing push by Eerie, and also very nice that he sent this one unit to the gold mine. And I think from this position on, I think he just wins. I think there's no way that Zertan can come back. Like, he's got like 15 villages in the town center trying to mine from that gold mine, but there's this one elephant, and it's just killing them. Okay, now it dies thanks to the town center, but still Zertan's sitting at no gold, and he doesn't even have a market. He can't sell. He can't sell anything. So I don't know, man. I mean,
20 villagers gathered in that very front PC.
Yeah, but I mean, on the other side, he has 10 Carpentom champions now. So if he just micros his heart out and just somehow can retain a certain villager count and a certain level of economy, and can just, even if it's just slowly adding one more Carpentom, then another Carpentom, if he can slowly build the 20-25 number, then he's still in this game. Eerie did a lot of damage, but it's not game-ending damage yet, I feel.
He needs to keep that gold block on.
Yeah, definitely. Did he get Camel Champion? He's got Camel Rider Champion, so yeah, that is nice. And yeah, I think I correct myself. I think now it is game-ending damage, because he's losing the hardly built Carpentom count to the Camels now. It's down to 6, I believe, 7, and Eerie is just not stopping, man. He's just not stopping. He's building triple market now. Yeah, he's going hard. He should just make a siege workshop in the middle of the map and just make siege towers, because even if Zertan somehow manages to kill the army, he will never be able to kill siege towers.
The only way Zertan could come back if he smashes a market down right now and sells that excess wood.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know why he's not doing that. Probably because he doesn't have any villages on the map. Well, actually, there's so many idle villagers on the right side of the map, top right.
Yeah.
They're standing there for so long. He should just make a couple of markets right now.
And he's got 39 villagers just hacking away at that wood line. Okay, his gold's disappeared, so he must have a market somewhere. Oh yeah, he's built a market. It's there. Now he's just queued up.
Oh god, the carnage in the wood line. These 2 elephants killed like 20 villagers. God damn it, man. I think we're looking at a
1-1.
looking at an even score here, man. This is a serious, guys. This is a freaking serious. I'm so excited.
That's it.
There we go. Zertan tapping out. GG in capital letters. Crazy game. Absolutely crazy game. And yeah, that was from Eerie. That was the eye of the tiger, man. That was the freaking eye of the tiger, man. He saw the opening. He saw the age up. Score bar goes down. That means you go H4. I gotta strike now, or I'm gonna die the same fate as Troller did against Zertan, who did not really do the timing push that he needed and just like the carbon jumps. So very nice played by Eerie. And now I'm gonna leave you guys, and then hoping that Anxiety can jump in for the third game of this series.
Play it. Okay. Right, hopefully we can get give you Anxiety in now.
Yeah,
back
I
test.
was with him. Let's see what he's doing. Okay, he said okay, so I'm just gonna leave the call.
I did.
Yeah, see you later, guys, and have fun with the series. Goodbye.
There he goes. Right, next.
Hey.
Right there. Oh, your volume's a lot louder than Troller's. Let me turn you down.
Alright. Alright, what's up everybody? So I'm subbing in for Chorkules, gonna be co-casting, and Eerie just tied up the series. The series is 1-1. So we're gonna get into game 3.
Good. Get you in here because certain lag test. Pick the map. The next map's going to be Arabia.
Alright.